6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, zoom, shot, I started out training kids in Future Shock when it was my first Culture Shock, and Future Shock was my first experience of the dance industry before you get to the professional side. And I just fall in love with kids. I love them. These kids that came to the class today are from Japan, Australia, San Francisco, and I have a couple of other ones around the world. And yeah, it's what I want to do. I want to empower kids and just let them know that you can do anything. Right. You can just, and dance is really a superpower to me. I feel like dance and arts in any way are kind of like secret heroes, Oh my God. I think it's amazing because when I was growing up, I didn't even realize studio dance existed. I grew up in Hawaii, so when it came to dance for me, I just took every Tahitian, African, Samoan, Filipino, I was taking all cultural dances. And then when I found out there was Culture Shock was my first influence before YouTube, because I didn't have YouTube, right? I didn't have YouTube, but before YouTube, Culture Shock was my big influence. And I was just trying to find, MPEGs around the internet of these amazing dancers. And now it's great to see that these youth are they're just busy and they're so talented with just things to do, rather than hanging out in the streets or being, a disappointment to their parents because they're not a doctor or a lawyer, or maybe being able to do the same thing, reaching their goals, being a doctor or a lawyer, and dancing and, doing what they love. When it comes to Boogiezone, I feel like it's the one outlet that I am allowed and have time and is close enough to give back to the community I came from. People see me now and they're like, oh, working with Britney Spears or Jason Derulo or New Kids on the Block. But the thing is, and there's nothing wrong with it, but I just wasn't a kid who came up in the industry. I didn't have that opportunity. Mm-hmm. The only reason why I'm here is because Angie Bunch, founder of Culture Shock, decided to take kids off the street and put them into programs like Culture Shock or Dance to Excess or, Team Millennia and all these other things that they have going on. And Boogiezone is the one thing that's close enough to LA, and Elm keeps in touch, so I feel like I can give back to the community I came from. I did this fun show called Dance War. I don't really tell people about it, but it was on ABC. But if you want to reach me, of course I'm on YouTube, but you can find me at Debbie Reynolds or Edge Performing Arts Center. I, from time to time, go around to studios if someone wants to hire me to go to their studio. Culture Shock, San Diego, when I teach a master class, or Boogiezone. Yo, what's going on? This is Tony Czar. You're watching Pacific Rim Video at Boogiezone University. You can find me at The Real Tony Czar at YouTube, and you can find me on my Twitter at TonyZar411. Peace and love. Deborah Reynolds.